This is the Hello World podcast, where we talk about habits of success, habits of excellence, entrepreneurship, leadership, learning and development, and outlook that will help us succeed through life. This is Louis Banta, CEO and Chief Trainer of Learning Just Made Better, or LJMB.
First lesson that I learned was that I am capable of doing more. Like I said in the LinkedIn post, I thought being an entrepreneur, more so a baker, was always going to be an impossible dream. But I never thought that I would still have the bandwidth to push myself more. Getting out of that comfort zone actually made me realize that there's more to me than just what I am now. The second one is that it's okay to make mistakes. It will be part of the journey for sure. I'm a perfectionist. Again, I don't like making much errors, but you know that those errors or those mistakes are essential for you to learn. It is what makes you better in your craft at the end of the day. Third lesson, we have to leverage on our strengths. What was easy in me putting up a business was that I was good at baking. I found something that I am actually talented on and use that to make something great. So you have to bank on those strengths for you to succeed, whether it's in a business
Nicole,
or other
before you proceed,
yeah.
you have a talent in baking, but you also said earlier you were a frustrated baker.
Yes, because to be honest, the only pastry or dessert that I've been baking for years was the apple pie.
Okay.
But I like eating desserts, but actually baking and making my own recipes one of my key strengths in the past. At least I thought. Until I discovered that I was good at it during the ECQ.
Wow.
So I stumbled upon it and I used that. So if you find something that you're good at, whether you've been doing it for years or you just started learning it now, use that.
Yes.
Kasi sayang libre naman yun. Yung talent mo, diba? Hindi mo naman kailangan ng masyadong maraming capital. Like even when I started my business, there was no actual capital apart from my savings because again I didn't know where it was going.
Okay. So time, effort lang talaga, di ba? Time, effort, and talent, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And yeah, so anyway, going back to the 5 lessons, the fourth was that it's important for you to have an outlet to breathe. Baking was that for me. I mean, as you mentioned earlier, HR work can be a lot during this time. And the only way that I ensured, that I am still sane,
Yes.
to keep the balance in my mental well-being was for me to bake. So I used that. You have to have that outlet to still take care of yourself. When I bake, I also stop overthinking.
Okay.
You're in a different zone. You're in a different world. So that helped me a lot. And then the last, and this is very important, you have to hold on and keep your faith. Faith can do wonders. It doesn't have to be a religious kind of thing.
Okay.
But at least having that that hope that you can be successful at something. When I started Yellow Baker Bug, I had no concrete business plans. It was a spur of the moment kind of thing, conceptualized one night and then launched the day after. But despite the uncertainties, I held on to that faith, and it did me well so far. Just a quick story. Why to me faith is very important. Sometimes there were days in the business where I would have remaining slots, open slots, and who would I sell this to? And I would just like pray silently that I hope someone would get like this much of brownies or like this much trays of apple pies or something like that. And then, like maybe an hour or two after, I would get what I asked for exactly, like the exact orders that I asked for.
Wow.
So, again, I mean, it's not magic. Regardless of what you believe in, at least for me, having that sense of hope, I guess yung law of attraction comes into play then. If you think that you'd get it, you'd succeed in it, then that's what will happen. But it's not all flowers, it's not always going to be it's not always going to be positive all the time, or your sales may not be increasing all the time. But as long as you're still putting some good stuff on the table, then you're still good. Yeah.
This is Louis Banta of LJMB. Thank you for watching my video. To watch more videos like this, click subscribe and hit the bell icon below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and share it to others.